Senator Abba Aji to Tinubu, OSINBAJO will win the APC ticket and emerge president. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. An Arewa elder and former special advisor on National Assembly matters to two former presidents, Senator Mohammed Abba Aji, has declared that Vice President OSINBAJO will clinch the presidential ticket of the party and eventually win the general election. The former senator said among the array of the presidential aspirants, Professor OSINBAJO is objectively the best, and he is set to win the party primaries and the 2023 presidential elections. Speaking with newsmen Monday in Abuja, Abba Aji said OSINBAJO has a solid support base in the north, along with thriving circles of influential supporters across the south. Senator Abba Aji, who is one of the Arewa elders in the Progressive Consolidation Group PCG, a pro-OSINBAJO lobby group, also applauded the spontaneous nationwide celebrations that greeted OSINBAJO's declaration for the 2023 presidency. I've been in politics since the early 80s, and I can tell you that a Nigerian electorate is now much wiser, much more discerning and sophisticated than what you had in the past. The spontaneous rallies are a show of strength, asserting the power of the real people, and it is a strong pointer to Professor OSINBAJO's very bright chances for ultimate electoral victory, he said. Abba Aji describes Tinubu as a great party leader who should feel vindicated that the good idea brought forward in the person of OSINBAJO has continued to flourish. Asiwaju is a great leader of our party, and his role in bringing about an OSINBAJO vice presidency have been vindicated, having performed creditably impressing President Buhari and millions of Nigerians. Senator Abba Aji, who stressed that the security situation in his home state of Borno has vastly improved under the Buhari administration, further noted that OSINBAJO greatly impressed Nigerians with his performances during the period when he acted as president. OSINBAJO's chances are very bright in the view of most people that I've interacted with. He is better than anyone else, but because we are in a democracy and others also have a right to present themselves and increase the choices available to the electorate, he said. If Tinubu wins the APC ticket, then PDP will win the general election. But if OSINBAJO wins the APC ticket, then then OSINBAJO will win the general election. You think so? This is your own thought, school of thought. Because APC, party, they're not looking at who is going to be, they're not looking at who is going to perform better. They're looking at who will win the election, which is why I have an issue with all the party. They don't want who will perform better for us, who will in the long run prove that we did the right thing by picking them. No, they just want who will win the party, who will win for their party, and their party will continue to remain in power. I'm in Nigeria and you're completely incompetent to speak on my behalf. Yeah, my goodness. Short. Okay, speak for yourself alone. Okay. Senator, you don't buy the finger that fed you. Who is Prof. OSINBAJO if not for Senator Bola Ahmed? The nationwide celebration that greeted OSINBAJO's declaration took place only in your imagination. As a pastor, how can he murder morality on the altar of ego? Please, enough of all this. Enough of all this, please, I beg. Nigerians will vote for who they will vote for. Which one is bite the finger that fed you? Haba. Do you have a problem with him being a pastor? Why do you not mention that Tinubu as a Muslim? I heard this talk. Which finger are you talking about? Help me and ask these people. The Tinubu sponsored Professor OSINBAJO in education. Already a son before becoming a commissioner in Lagos. Yes, Tinubu made him that. Must the man remain a stooge under Tinubu? Funsho Williams was asked to step down for Tinubu to compensate him for his roles during Nadeko. When it is time for Williams to try his luck, the man was brutally murdered. Those who helped Tinubu yesterday, where are they today? Let them all meet at the primaries. One thing is certain. Our economy can no longer sustain budget. But I know that type of politics again. This is what thousands supporting Tinubu are after. Okay. All day your head there. You don't talk my talk. I already covered with the political history of a land, sir. Okay. This is getting interesting. Like me, my own opinion, I've always said, I don't know why I keep stuttering. I'm sorry. I've always said that this particular thing they call biting of finger that fed you, this thing they call, betrayal. Please, how? You helped me to somewhere. You were also helped to somewhere. So I don't understand. What's the big deal? You helped me to somewhere, and do you want to tell me that before now, OSINBAJO and Tinubu have not sat down, even before he declared, and he has not done 1 or 2 favors for him? Come on. I don't want to believe so. Like I said, Tinubu is a very good networker and a very knowledgeable businessman. That is it. He helps people so people can help them. Point blank. Biting the finger that fed him, it once says. Afenifere leaders that gave Tinubu the platform which made him the governor. He turned against them when he felt they were no more useful. If Tinubu wants to be sincere, OSINBAJO as a sitting VP has the right of the first offer before any other person. So the floor is open to all and sundry. Thank you. For once, make we send person with Sabi Blue Grammar go as rock. We should leave me alone. So that is your only reason. Okay. This is the right leader we're expecting to come on board as Nigerian president. We appreciate Tinubu for sending him to Asirok. Send him to Asirok to learn governance. Okay. Too many dispensation. If not, in true democracy, the fear of ruling party is never there. P2B is better than OSINBAJO in governance. Okay. David was not even known, meaning that he had no supporters, yet he became king, not to talk of someone that is known and the experiences felt. Okay, but OSINBAJO is not David now. You should leave me alone. This is really getting interesting here. OSINBAJO no doubt how so many things going for him. He has distinguished himself creditably. We'll see about that at the polls. Enough of the grammar here, like I will say. 2023 election, let us come and, that is where the fight will be. Everybody get your PVC ready. It's going to go down. You don't need to come here and be fighting and be blowing baby grammar, exhausting the energy that that took you so much time and resources to have. See the way the game is changing. OSINBAJO will win and Zilon will deputize him. Are you sure? My brother, the North are better political players than the South. I agree with this one. When it comes to the turn of the South to produce the president, the North will look for a candidate among the Southerners that will do the Northern bidding and protect their interests. Remember the 1919 election? The North was the one that fetched Obasanjo from prison, helped him to defeat the Yoruba candidate, Olufoli then. Obasanjo, though Yoruba man was a Northern candidate then, between Tinubu and OSINBAJO, they will go for OSINBAJO and work for his success and gestation Tinubu, who has shown himself to be a political almighty and too mighty for the North to cow. This was about to play about. That is why the OSINBAJO people are shouting, I have not seen the credibility in him. It is under his watch that Nigeria became this worse. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news and say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.